Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today, we've got two major updates about NIO that you don't want to miss. First, we have some breaking news regarding NIO Firefly Subbrand, and second, the recent adoption of NIO battery swap technology by police forces. Let's dive right into it. Let's start with the Firefly Subbrand. Earlier today, NIO held an event in Hefei where they provided an exciting update about the Firefly, which is actually NIO's third brand. This brand is set to be launched later this year, most likely during NIO Day in December, sometime in mid to late December. What's particularly exciting about the Firefly is the price point. It's rumored that the vehicle will be priced as low as 88k RMB with the battery as a service BOS rental option. For reference, that's only about $12k. For just $12k, you'll be able to get a car that supports battery swapping, which is quite groundbreaking in terms of making EVs more affordable. This budget-friendly pricing isn't the only impressive feature of the Firefly. The car will also leverage NIO existing infrastructure, including service centers, and will even be sold in NIO current showrooms, such as NIO Houses and NIO Spaces. So, the company won't have to make any additional investments to build separate stores for this new brand. However, the Firefly will require its own dedicated battery swap stations due to its smaller battery size. NIO plans to build these specific swap stations, which will also be used by other smaller EV brands that partner with NIO for battery swapping. Essentially, the larger vehicles will continue to use the standard NIO and ONVO swap stations, while smaller EVs will rely on the Firefly infrastructure. It's an efficient way to expand their network without doubling the effort. The launch of Firefly is just around the corner, and deliveries are expected to begin early next year, most likely in Q1. This sub-brand, combined with ONVO ongoing delivery ramp-up, is expected to significantly boost NIO overall delivery numbers. Once all three brands NIO, ONVO, and Firefly are actively delivering vehicles, we could see NIO monthly delivery figures soar to new all-time highs, potentially reaching 30k to 50k cars per month. This would mark a massive uptick in NIO's output, and it's something many investors and analysts will be watching closely. Now, let's talk about the second major update: NIO vehicles being adopted for police use. In certain cities across China, the local police forces have begun incorporating NIO cars into their patrol fleets. The primary advantage here, of course, is the ability to use battery swapping to keep the cars on the road with minimal downtime. Rather than waiting hours for a traditional EV to charge, these NIO police cars can simply swap out their depleted batteries for fully charged ones and get back to patrolling almost immediately. But one of the most important benefits of using NIO battery swap technology is that it eliminates concerns about battery degradation, a common issue with electric vehicles. Last year, for example, a city in China had to stop running its fleet of electric buses due to the high cost of replacing degraded batteries, which ultimately forced them to revert back to gasoline-powered buses. This was a major step backward, but with NIO battery swap system, this type of issue can be easily avoided. The government, especially at the provincial level, is becoming more aware of the advantages of battery swapping, which is why we're seeing NIO technology being adopted for police use. In addition to preventing battery degradation, NIO vehicles are also extremely fast, able to accelerate from 0 to 100 km per h in about 4 seconds. This makes them highly suitable for police work, where quick response times are essential. The power and speed of NIO vehicles, combined with the convenience of battery swapping, make them an ideal choice for law enforcement. It's worth noting that we're not just seeing NIO cars being adopted by police forces. In some cities, NIO vehicles are already being used as taxis. The first-generation ES6, for example, is being deployed in a few locations as part of local taxi fleets. However, NIO vehicles are generally a bit on the pricier side, which means we're likely to see ONVO and Firefly cars being used more for public transportation and ride-sharing services like taxis and Ubers. These brands, with their lower price points, make more sense for these use cases. So, what does all of this mean for NIO as a company? Simply put, it points to a bright future. The combination of NIO's three brands NIO, Onvo, and Firefly, along with their expanding partnerships with local governments and businesses, is setting the stage for a huge surge in deliveries. By 2025 and 2026, we could be witnessing a major leap in NIO success. The continuous ramp-up in deliveries, particularly with the addition of the Firefly Subbrand and Onvo, could drive NIO stock to new heights as well. I believe that NIO stock will appreciate significantly over the next few years as the company delivery numbers continue to climb. In conclusion, both the launch of the Firefly Subbrand and the adoption of NIO battery swap technology by police forces are incredibly promising developments. These moves are setting the stage for NIO to achieve greater market penetration and delivery growth, all while demonstrating the real-world utility of their innovative battery swap system. So, buckle up, because the future looks bright for NIO, and I'm excited to see what's next. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing, and see you in the next video.